I'm going to be showing you how to change your upper interior to black, including your headliner. This is what your truck is going to have to look like in order to actually get the headliner out of the cab. To get your all the pillars off, actually all of them, every single one, A, B, and C, you're going to have to take your weather stripping and pull them off the this little pinch weld. Pull them off pretty much all the way if you're taking your headliner out. I won't be able to show you how to physically take it out of the truck. I can just kind of tell you. With the A pillar, these clips come out towards the handle side on both passenger and driver. This is the driver. And there's a 10 mil behind both of those clips. For the B pillar, it's kind of the same thing. This is the, what is this? This is the driver's side as well. And these clips on the driver's side, they come out, you pop them open from the bottom, both of them. The passenger side is different for some reason. You pop them out from the top, okay, on both of these clips. And behind the clips, there is two 10 millimeter bolts. Once you have both of those 10 mil bolts out, this is going to be sitting there. This sits behind that, obviously, and this kind of just slides in. All you do is just press the tabs, and there's these little bolt head clips. I think that's it. Just pry from the top and it comes off. This T50 bolt will be sitting right here. I just have a spare sitting in there. Once you have those 10 mil bolts out of the way, you can first pull back on this lower piece. There's just clips, just 4 clips, and these little tabs here, they clip into the upper piece. They just kind of pop in. Once you have this bottom panel popped out, you can also pop this panel out as well. It's just 2 clips on the bottom. And once you have them separated, pop the clips out and then pull downwards to the floor, because if you pull them out, you're gonna fuck up your headliner. Okay, this sits behind your headliner, so don't pull them straight out. Now your C pillar, it's kind of straightforward. Obvious clip here, it pops out and hinges from the bottom, so put your pry tool at the top. There is a, what am I thinking? Phillips head screw behind that. For whatever reason, they're different. It's a Phillips head screw, and then just same issue, same thing with the B pillar. It's just kind of clipped in right here. And then there's just a couple of these clips, 4 of them. To get your C pillars in there, the seat belts run through this plastic. Okay, and there's a bolt down here. You can see it. It's a T15, and you won't be able to get to it unless you unbolt your rear seats and lift it up a little to get a T50 with an extension, and then you'll be able to break it loose. These bolts are, I believe they're 19s as well. They're these. I'm pretty sure they're 19s. There's 2 in the front, 2 in the back. Now for your passenger side rear seat, you only have to undo 2 bolts. This front one right here and this rear one. They're both 19s. Once you have that, you can lift up your seat just enough to get your T50. It's the same as the driver's side. There's a T50 right here. Let me just, if you can see it. There we go. T50. T-fucking-50. Okay. Undo it. It's long. It's like 2 inches, super long. Okay, and it's a bitch. To take your sun visor off, there's 2 8 millimeter bolts right there, and the clip is a T20. And once you got that off, it kind of clips in. Just give it a yank and it'll come off, it'll come out. And then you have a connector on, depending on what trim you have. you'll notice I have a 5th gen A-pillar. They don't fit. They don't fucking fit, okay? The mounting tabs is the same. It just fits up to the dash differently, so you're gonna have to find a black A-pillar, 4th gen specific. The B-pillar, however, is the exact same. You can find that off of 5th gen. The same thing goes with the C-pillar. They're identical. You can find black pieces off of 5th gen. I do have a 5th gen sun visor. I'm gonna put those in there, and I'm pretty sure they fit. I kind of mocked it up, and they fit fine. Connectors are slightly different though. 5th gen seat belts do not fit in 4th gens. They're not the same. Okay, they look the same, but they're not. This kind of has a brace here, and this doesn't. I'm sure you can bolt them up in there, but I don't know what this little electrical module thing is. There's a little connector. That's on a 4th gen, and I bought this off a 5th gen, and it doesn't, you can't just swap it over. I don't know if you've noticed, okay, but the front seats are not in there. Shocker, okay? You have to take both front seats and center console thing out in order to get your headliner out. In order to get your, to get your front seats out, on the back, this is the driver's side, the back, there are two 19mm bolts. In the front, there's going to be this plastic kind of, I don't know, thing. It's clipped right here. Just pry it off, and you have two 15mm bolts. Now, if you have the poverty trim like I do, I have this, I don't know, flip-up seat, I guess that's what you call it. But in order to take it out, it's one unit. The passenger seat and the center console flip-up seat is bolted together. So you do the same, two 19s in the back. Take your jack plastic thing off, and then undo the wing nut right here, take the jack out, and then you have two 15s. Just pop this rubber mat out, and there's two 8mm bolts. You just take that out, and then it just comes right out, and you have a 13mm bolt right here. And on the other side, once you have the driver's seat out, you'll be able to see this 13mm bolt as well. So there's 6 bolts total, two 19s, two 15s, and two 13s. Once you have all the bolts out, just take off the clips on the underneath side. My passenger is manual, but it still has one clip, and the driver's side has a few more. I don't know, like 6 maybe. I'm not really sure. All right, once you have all of that out, the fun part is getting the damn headliner out, okay? There's on your headliner, there's a clip that's glued to the back side of the headliner. It runs down your A-pillar, down this little dash thing, and it's connected on the side. Here's what I was talking about. Runs down your A-pillar, comes through here, and connects right here. You just pop it off, and then it comes out. There's 2 clips in the back of the C-pillars. There's one right there and one right there. And I think, yeah, one right there for your dome light. They're pretty easy. Just unclip them, and then hopefully, once you have everything out, the headliner will just drop. Now, there's only one way this headliner can come out without taking out the glass, any glass. It will have to come out this rear passenger door. So once it drops, kind of work it and get one side to come down below the steering wheel, and then try to get the front of it underneath the dash, and then tilt it up a little bit, and then it comes out like this. There's just enough room from here to here for the headliner to come out. You're probably gonna crease it. Don't panic. Those creases aren't permanent. They'll come out. Unlike Chevy headliners, once you crease it, it's toast. Dodges, if you crease it a little bit, it's gonna come out. Now, I tried dyeing this headliner while it was in the cab, hence the plastic, and it turned out like shit. I used RIT dye, like 3 bottles of that shit, and it sucked. It turned out like shit. So go to AutoZone and get you 4 cans of this. That's just enough to do your whole entire headliner. Now, putting it back, the headliner, I'm assuming it's the same. I don't know if you can tell, but I haven't gotten there yet. Once I get it back in, I'll have an update. I almost forgot. Your overhead, whatever bullshit that's called, there's 4 clips. Start from this side. So when you're sitting in the driver's seat, it's closest to you where the lights are. Start from that side. It's going to be really sketchy. Just, be careful and pop those clips out. Once you have the 4 clips out, there's 2 little hooks right on the back side. So don't pull it out. You have to pull it out this way towards you. For the speaker covers, there's 4 clips. You can kind of tell. They're stout clips, so it's gonna seem sketchy, but they come out. For these coat hanger clips things, whatever, it's a T20 behind those. For the dome light, it's a little interesting. For the dome light, this it's gonna be facing like this. If you're facing the rear, it's gonna be like this with this little plus thing on the right side. So you get you a little clip, you pop this out, and on the back there you can kind of see it, a little retainer thing, I guess, and just pop those out. I painted these pieces, so because I don't think you can find them in black anymore. I think they're discontinued. But like I said earlier, there's 4 clips, one right there. You can see the brass looking clips, and those hooks. Do not pull towards your glass, okay? You got to pull away from your glass. Like, hold on. You got to pop them off, right? And then you pull towards you. And it's going to dangle by 4 electrical connectors. One right there. This whole button thing, that's your rear sliding button. There's a little light for it. And then this 3-prong little connector thing. Just take your time and don't fuck it up. If you're wondering what I painted that with, it's the same Dupli color vinyl and fabric. It's just matte. I think it matches see, this used to be tan and this is OEM black. And I think it matches pretty damn good. So this is what I was talking about. It's a bitch and a half. You're definitely gonna have some folding to do at the top, and maybe get the fuck out. Maybe bottom. It probably helps if you don't have, I don't know, fucking plastic things. There's a word for it. I don't know. I forgot. Update. I got the shit in there, and it's up. Turns out 5th gen sun visors do not fit. So I'm rocking the mismatched panels there. But yeah, like I said, I think I either took a picture of it kind of like halfway in. But yeah, it's a struggle. It's a bitch, but it can be done. You're gonna have to bend the headliner a little bit to get it in here, but I don't even know if you can see where I bent it. I kind of doubt it. It was around here and up there, and I think the corners up there you have to bend a little bit, but I can't even see them in person, and I don't know if you can see them on camera, but yep, there it is. It's in there. So I finally got everything all blacked out, mind the scuffs. All right, that's just because I've been working. But the visors finally came in. I think The passenger side, I got them from Mopar, the Mopar themselves, and I think the driver's side was my Mopar Giants. Those were the only two pieces I had trouble with, and the clips up here kind of had trouble with, but you can get you can still buy those from Mopar, I believe. But yeah, everything's finished. Too bad I probably don't have a video before, but it's just a standard beige upper. Anyway, hope this helped someone.